Hey, it's Heath Mulliken with the Techology Show here at Wesleyan General Conference. I'm here with Dr. Perry Hubbard, who is a missionary with Global Partners in Panama, and he's been in Guyana. He's been all over the world. And Dr. Hubbard, I just wanted you to share with our viewers what are some of the things that you guys are doing in Panama right now.
Well, in Panama, we're working with the church in developing leaders. We've started a Bible Institute program. We now have 25 students. They're right now organizing their pastors into a quarterly meeting to develop strategy and vision. They have a goal of planting 5 churches in the next 3 years, and so there's some really exciting things going on in church planting and discipleship right now.
What are some of the other things you're doing to train new missionaries and new pastors there?
Well, I work with the entire Latin American region as their director of training, and I'm working closely with a lady now from Bogota, Sarah Pineros, and one of my roles is to develop the materials to help teach the churches about missions, to help individuals grow in their understanding of missions, and to develop a program to actually train missionaries from Latin America to go to other countries. In fact, they're right now targeting Bolivia as their next country for missions.
Now, your latest book, and you've authored over 20 books, but your latest one is Anchors in Action. Talk about this book and the importance that it's had.
Well, in any endeavor, you need a foundation. And in the church, we need to have some really strong foundations. And so as I studied and understood and worked with the people, I realized that we don't have a good foundation theologically in mission. And so as I studied, I came up with 12 principles that as we teach these principles and anchor the church, we will able to move forward in strength in mission. And so this is what this is. And it talks about how and why we do missions, looking at how we get confused in terminology, because so many times the world influences our understanding of key terms like truth, priority, and purpose. And so the book looks at that kind of concept to see how we can keep ourselves clearly anchored in the Word of God, and then how that will give us the ability to take an action that is anchored and will not diminish in strength.
Well, once again, he's Dr. Perry Hubbard. You can get all of his books online at wphonline.com. Well, you can get the new one, Anchors in Action, wphonline.com. You can check that out. And Dr. Hubbard, thank you for your time, and God bless you in your ministry.
Thank you very much.
Indiana Wesleyan University.
The Wesleyan Church is the church that is associated with Indiana Wesleyan University. We brought a team together to think about how we might start a seminary that was something different from what was already out there. So you have this team teaching approach where you're not just looking at practice in one course and Bible in another course, but you're looking at them both in the same course and connected to each other.
I think it is important for the pastors to come here and understand a particular method of understanding culture and context so they can relate their principles to the particular communities that they are serving.
We incorporate your being in ministry into the actual instruction. This is almost completely unique to Wesley Seminary. We thought that we could bring some of the skills that we've learned from training adults to the creation of a seminary, and by God's grace, we've done that.
Wesley Seminary at Indiana Wesleyan University. Change your life, change the world.